Hello and welcome to this week's news highlights. In Maharashtra, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis launched India's first heavy-duty electric truck with battery swapping technology at Blue Energy Motors in Pune. Alongside, the country's first electric freight corridor connecting Mumbai and Pune was inaugurated, offering faster, cleaner and more efficient logistics transport. The Blue Energy 5548 e-truck can swap batteries in under 5 minutes, reducing downtime and making EV freight viable for large-scale operations. BEM has invested 3,500 crore rupees to expand production to 30,000 trucks annually, supporting India's push for net zero transport emissions by 2030. Kerala has become the first Indian state to adopt a comprehensive ESG policy under its new industrial policy. Industries and investors meeting ESG standards can avail incentives like 100% capital investment tax reimbursement for 5 years, subsidies and government procurement preference. The policy sets ambitious targets including 100% renewable energy by 2040 and carbon neutrality by 2050 while promoting labor rights, gender representation and transparent governance. Kerala aims to attract responsible investment and position itself as a model for sustainable industrial growth across India. In Uttarakhand, the Adani Group announced the construction of a ropeway to Kedarnath Dham, making the pilgrimage safer and more accessible for devotees. The ropeway will reduce travel time and physical strain on the steep trek. Meanwhile, the Sri Badrinath Kedarnath Temple Committee has announced winter closure dates: Kedarnath on October 23rd and Badrinath on November 25th. Traditional Panch Pujas and idol relocations will mark the completion of this year's Yatra cycle. In Uttar Pradesh, CM Yogi Adityanath will oversee the direct transfer of 188 crore rupees in scholarships to 7.3 lakh OBC students, with the backward class welfare department budget increased to 3,124 crore rupees. The initiative ensures digital Aadhaar-linked DBT transfers, faster dispersal and greater transparency, making education more accessible to economically weaker students and promoting youth empowerment across the state. In Mumbai, the BMC and Mumbai Fire Brigade have urged citizens to celebrate Diwali safely and responsibly. Residents are advised to avoid lighting crackers near buildings, trees or gas lines, supervise children, wear cotton clothes and use water buckets nearby. Authorities highlighted air and noise pollution concerns, noting Mumbai's AQI of 131 in the orange zone, and encouraged eco-friendly celebrations to prevent accidents, health risks and environmental damage. That's all for this week. Stay tuned for more updates on innovation, sustainability and social progress from across India. Wish you all a very happy Diwali.